This is the team from Granby. And this is the team from Hampton. The Tidewater Challenge. And now, here is your host, Ed Tiller.
Good evening and welcome to Tidewater Challenge. We want to welcome the team from Granby High School and from Hampton High School as we continue with second round competition of Tidewater Challenge. Both teams have been here before, but it's time to introduce them to you. Before the game, we tossed a coin to see who would go first. Granby won and elected to have Hampton go first, so we'll meet Clark. Welcome.
Hello, my name is Clark Mathis. I'm a 17-year-old senior at Hampton High School. I'm currently a member of the Key Club and the National Honor Society. Also played basketball and golf. And this past summer, I attended the Governor's School at Virginia Tech.
All right, Clark, good to have you back on Tidewater Challenge. James, welcome back.
Thank you. My name is James Humes, and I'm an 18-year-old senior at Hampton High School. I'm currently the Vice President of the English, National, and Math Honor Societies, as well as Treasurer of the Key Club. This past summer, I attended the Boys State of Virginia, and after graduation, I would like to attend Georgetown University and study international management.
All right, James, good to have you back. And Charlotte, welcome.
My name is Charlotte Bircher. I'm a 17-year-old senior at Hampton High. I'm a member of the National and Math Honor Societies, as well as Secretary of the English Honor Society. I'm copy editor of this year's yearbook, and after graduation, I will attend the College of William & Mary.
All right, Charlotte. And welcome back, Kurt.
Hello, I'm Kurt Spear. I'm a 17-year-old senior at Hampton. I'm currently on the forensics and debate teams at Hampton, and I'm also involved in the National and Math Honor Societies, and I'm currently the treasurer of the English Honor Society. This past summer, I attended the National Forensics Tournament in Tulsa, Oklahoma after winning the Mid-Atlantic States. And this fall, I plan to attend either Penn State or Georgia Tech and study chemical engineering.
Great. Congratulations on that victory, and welcome back, Kurt, Charlotte, James, and Clark. We'll meet the team from Granby High School in just a minute. Let's get the game underway for Hampton. We'll begin with 6 questions, 20 points the score. No penalties in this round. Team members may confer in 1-2 part, 140 points possible. Let's see if you can rack them all up. Are you ready? Let's begin. Look at the monitor. You see 3 words. Here's your anagram. If you properly size up this phrase, you will rearrange the letters to name what economic philosophy, stated by Adam Smith, that argues that government should not interfere with commerce?
Laissez-faire.
That is the correct answer. Laissez-faire. Good for 20 points. Next question. Of these 3 words associated with burials, Hampton, which names a wooden frame on which a coffin lies in state at an elaborate funeral?
Catafalque.
That is the correct answer. A catafalque. Good for 20 points. Next, please. Single question. Good for 20 points. Flowing from the Black Forest to the Black Sea is what major European river that Richard Strauss described as beautiful and blue?
Danube.
The Danube, yes. Good for another 20. Now here's your 2-part question. Good for 40 points total. Remember, answer it in the order in which it is asked. Several American presidents came to public attention through their military exploits. What 2 men who became presidents were given these nicknames, referring to military actions?
Okay, the first one, Theodore Roosevelt.
That is the correct answer, as the Rough Rider.
And the second one is William Henry Harrison.
That is also correct, as Tippecanoe, and good for 40 points, Hampton. Next question. It was only in the 17th century that the astronomer Johann Kepler correctly deduced that the orbits of the planets around our sun are geocentric, elliptical, or circular.
Elliptical.
That is the correct answer, good for 20 points. And the last question, omitted here from an observation by Milton upon reaching his 23rd birthday, is what word that today entitles a weekly news magazine?
Time.
Time. The subtle thief of youth took the clue, and good for a perfect round. All right, Granby High School, let's meet you and get some points on the board as we continue. We'll begin on the outside. Gordon, if you would, introduce yourself, please.
Thanks, Ed. My name is Gordon Davis. I'm a 15-year-old sophomore at Granby High School, and I'm a member of the Science Club, Spanish Club, and I'm president of the debate team.
All right. Thanks, Gordon. Craig, welcome back.
Thank you. My name is Craig Sapp, and I'm a 17-year-old senior at Granby High School. I'm treasurer of the Key Club, president of the Science Club. I play in Granby's band and orchestra, and I am in the National Honor Society.
All right, Greg, good to have you here. Kirsten, welcome back.
Thank you. I'm Kirsten Bechera, a 17-year-old senior from Granby High School. I play varsity soccer, and I'm a delegate for Model UN.
And Gil?
My name is Gil Yamas. I'm a 16-year-old junior, and I'm a member of Granby's varsity soccer and NJRTC drill team.
All right, Gil, Kirsten, Craig, and Gordon, if you're ready, let's get the game underway. Granby's turn to put some points on the board. Again, rules are the same, 20 points, 4 correct answers, no penalties, 140 points possible, 6 questions. Look at your monitor, please. You see 2 words. Rearrange these letters to name what sort of stretchable fabric that also nicknames a flexible clause in the U.S. Constitution?
Elastic.
Elastic clause. Good answer. Good for 20 points. Next, please. Which one of these three medical terms would a doctor use if he were referring specifically to the condition of a patient who could not use or understand words in his normal manner?
Aphasia.
Aphasia is the correct answer. Stroke victims often suffer that. Next, please. Tennessee was the site of these Civil War battles. Both fought in what campaign, bearing the name of a city noted in more recent times for its tuneful choo-choo?
Chattanooga.
Chattanooga, the correct answer. Good for 20 points. And here is your two-part question. These were two famous addresses in 19th century London. The first was the mansion of what general who was called the Iron Duke? The second, the address of what arbiter of men's fashion who was called Beau?
First one was Wellington.
That is the correct answer. Care to venture a guess?
Bridges.
Brummel. Beau Brummel and Duke of Wellington, good for 20 points. No penalties on the second part, though. Moving on, choice question. In 1900, the German physicist Max Planck demonstrated that energy flows in individual packets, to which he gave what name?
Quanta.
Quanta, the correct answer, Craig. And last question. Missing from this observation, made many years ago by Spinoza, is what word that we often characterize as mother when speaking of plants and trees?
Nature.
Nature abhors a vacuum. That is the correct answer. And that ends round 1 for Granby High School. All right, we're getting ready for the visual round. Let's quickly check the scores. It is Granby High School now, 120 points, Hampton 140. And in this round, we have 10 visual clues, which will show up on the monitors here in the studio. And I will ask a corresponding question. Up or down, 10 points for correct or incorrect answers. And team members, you are not allowed to confer in this round. As you know, you're in direct competition. So wait to be recognized by school and by name before answering the question. If you're ready, let's see the first visual clue, please. This Greek vase depicts Odysseus and his men blinding the Cyclops who held them captive, team. What was the name of this man-eating Cyclops? Time. The correct answer is Polyphemus. Polyphemus. Next, please. You see here some of the ivy-colored walls of what Ivy League university founded in 1636?
Granby, Gordon.
Harvard.
Harvard, by the General Court of Massachusetts Bay. Correct answer. Next, please. Give the numerical value of the expression 64 times.
Hampton, James.
4 is the correct answer, James. Good for 10 points. Next, please. Although Dayton, Ohio, bills itself as the hometown of the Wright brothers, only Orville was born there. Wilbur Wright was a native of what state that borders Ohio to the west?
Granby, Gill.
Indiana.
Indiana. Correct answer. Good for 10 points. Next, please. This beautiful Italian script is the handiwork of what Renaissance artist whose brushwork gave us the murals in the Sistine Chapel?
Hampton, Clark.
Michelangelo.
That is the correct answer. Michelangelo. Next, please. A nature preserve near the city of Jaffna protects this elephant herd on what Indian Ocean island whose capital is Colombo?
Granby, Gordon.
Sri Lanka.
That is the correct answer. Sri Lanka also would have accepted Ceylon. Next visual clue, please. We see a view here of what proud but foolish rooster whose narrow escape from a fox is the subject of one of the Canterbury Tales of Geoffrey Chaucer. Time. The rooster is Chanticleer. Next, please. This is a choice question. This painting is typical of the work of what modern Dutch...
Granby, Craig.
Mondrian.
That is the correct answer. Mondrian. Didn't even wait for the choices in the last visual clue. Here are some of the ruins of ancient Carthage. The reason Carthage got ruined was that Rome finally destroyed her in what series of wars?
Granby, Gordon.
Punic.
Punic War is the correct answer, and that ends the visual round for both teams.